What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Comedy Library. And today I'm going to talk about the event that's happening 19th of March, just in a couple of days. And it's going to be part of a bigger event of K1. It's going to be K1 versus Rise. Today I'm going to release the video talking about K1 versus Rise. And tomorrow I'm going to talk about the Grand Prix that's happening, the tournament that's happening. Also, the same event. It will be like a huge event. And I'm gonna talk about K1 versus Rise. It's the second part. We had a Rise El Dorado, which had K1 versus Rise, to which I was not able to talk about due to time. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about the second part right now, and let's go. So it's happening 19th of March, 10 a.m. the local time. That means the DMT plus 9 from wrong. That's the Japanese time. It's happening at Yoyogi National Gymnasium in Tokyo, Japan. The first fight is a 60 kg fight between Matsuyama Yuta versus Haraguchi Andre. Matsuyama have good distance management. He's fighting for K1. He have amazing front kicks, leg kicks, and jabs on point, and they also have devastating knees. In the right side, we have Andre. He's more forward and more hittable. He utilizes knees and straight punches as well as hooks. However, I think the Utah timing is still good for Andre. I think it's Matsuyama Utah W, but I think this fight is really, really close and might go to the other side. It might go to Rise and Andre. Second fight, Kaneda Shoki versus Toita Daiki. 57.5 kg division. That's the bantamweight, if I'm not wrong. Okay, here we see Banger, two powerful guys, two brawlers, and Shoki, who's fighting for the K1. Shoki Kaneda is hittable. He's very, very powerful, but he's willing to be hit, which is, of course, a problem, but it's his style. Toita, fighting for Rise, he doesn't have the greatest chin, have good overhands, he's a brawler, he's always action, and he's a great boxer. Even though he have kind of not the greatest chin, he's kind of have a good recuperation, good endurance in general. So the problem is his defense. And because of this, I think he can go either way, stylistically saying. Of course, against Kaneda uh, KO, but I think if you talk about like how brawler each one of them are, I think Stoita. So I think I'm gonna say I think we'll go for Toita's side, even though I believe it's gonna be a absolute war. I'm talking about 3-4 knockdowns in the fight. Okay. Third fight, Igawa Yuki versus Hitachi Yuma. 6 kg division. Igawa is fighting for K1 and has amazing body work, has granite chin, has masterful boxing, but still has but besides the great boxing, he has a very kind of Thai-like kicks, low kicks, and especially his body kicks. His body kicks are amazing, are on point. He's probably already trained in Thailand or stuff like this because his kicking style is very similar to the Thais. If we talk about roundhouses, right? Front kicks he doesn't utilize them much, but still, really, really good. And the other side, Hitachi Hyuma, fighting for Rise, has amazing pressure, good boxing, but I don't think his boxing and his defense and his kicks are good enough for Igawa. Igawa is an amazing fight. He's a great fight. His boxing is masterful. He's one of those guys that I think that could transition to boxing. Give him a couple months, and he could probably start fighting in the local like Japanese scene, and I could see him in a couple years training, being like international level. I'm not saying like championship level, right? World champion level, but I'm talking about like being great. He could do it because, and it's not on this. His kicks are like swords cutting, right? Amazing, very similar to the Thais in that sense. So I would see a Gawa KO. For a fight, which I'm not gonna go in depth, Sugawara Miyu versus Miyazaki Koyuki is a 145.5 kilos division. Fifth and last fight of the K1 versus Rise, this part of the card, which is Gunji Taito versus Mogenki Heizuki in the 57.5 division, kg division. Gunji is a K1 champion, has great rhythm and timing, has amazing killer combos, and he mixes very well. His punches with his kicks and his knees and positioning great at this. He can change stances as well depending on the time. Besides this, he also has a great, amazing chin, and he's a pressure fighter. Good defense, even though he is a pressure fighter and like this forward guy. He has a great defense for this style, and that's it. Keizuki, good leg kicks, slower fighter, more of kind of focus on precision and picking his shots. His good chin and durability, very good at countering. So I think that how it will go basically, Gunji needs to focus on combos because if he focuses on solo strikes, I can see Kizuki being able to counter it well. And because Kizuki is very good technical, but in honesty, I see him able to go do a lot of against Ganji because Ganji, well, no, let's say Kizuki throws uh, combos or even solo strikes. Ganji can defend it, can duck, he can get back or whatever, and he can use his own combos. I think Kizuki Ganji has answers for Kizuki solo strikes and combos. I don't think Kizuki have answers for Ganji combos. I think he has for the solo strikes. So I think the great stuff will be close distance for Ganji and do the combos. And because of this, see a Gunji Taito KO. I think generally it will be an amazing fight, like most kickboxing, especially in Japan. Great fight. Tomorrow I'm gonna release a video talking about the rest of the event, the JP, the Grand Prix, right? Minus 7 kg Grand Prix, if I'm not wrong. And that's it. Thank you guys for today. May God bless you all, and bye.